All right, welcome to this daily sidereal forecast for June 25th, Thursday. My name is Athen. So we've got the moon still in Virgo, very large constellation. She'll be there for the next couple days, actually. So finding the middle path with the health, diet, routine, self-improvement, growth, our service work. You know, this constellation opposite Pisces is about grounding the spiritual energies into our life, you know, into the daily environment and embodying it, living it. And that's what Virgo is all about. So remembering that, especially because we do have the moon opposing up to Uranus, which I'll speak about, calling us to ground those energies into the daily environment, but still very good for health, diet, routine. This is what the whole North Node energy has been this whole year. Now, to kind of recap where we're at, we've got Venus still very close to Jupiter. They're going to go exact next week. It's all about self-expression, opportunities with that, buoyancy with that, fun, playfulness, I think is in the air and available, especially with the sensual pleasures and relationships, which is Venus, those things really expanding. Finding the middle path with that, of course, too, because this is two benefics, which is a very nice conjunction. Very nice aspects between these two, but watching the extremes, right? Not going to any extremes with Jupiter in particular, I think will be an important consideration. Balance as well, I think, with the Sun conjuncting up to Mars has been, especially with our communications and our self-expression, with our assertiveness, but obviously not too assertive, and being considerate and compassionate has been a very important energy to work with this these two together. But still, I think with Mercury now going to be easing up off that square from Neptune today, which has been the energy for the past few days. Very nebulous, very much about really working towards having to flow and trust with the daily environment, and the communications is going to be easing up today. So that transit is going to be lifting up. So I think there is going to be more clarity. I think the communications, correspondence, daily activities will certainly flow easier, I would say, today. As you can see, no major aspects, but we still have that Jupiter still trining up to Uranus with that conjunction from Venus. Very, very nice. More opportunities for more unique picture of that. Do check out your weekly horoscope. Chiron, who has been stationed, is now going retrograde, and a little bit of a station this morning. So pausing and reflecting in terms of the spiritual energies, but I think bringing that into the daily environment, I think, is going to be the most important thing today. Now, the moon is going to be forming a lot of aspects, as you can see in the morning time, especially for those of you in Europe, trining up to Mercury. So there is a flow with all those communications and correspondence, very much probably relating to this square that's been going on for the past few days, at least the way we're going to be interpreting it. And then the moon squaring up to Pluto, showing us that today is a good day for change when we are intent on that and want that change. We've got a sextile from Venus, so I think the enjoyment of life and the relationship stuff, certainly opportunities with that for most of us generally. And this opposition up to Uranus is going to be an important consideration today. I would say this is probably the highlight. And this is about bringing in those Piscean energies into the daily environment, because Uranus is, of course, in Pisces. But here, especially with the moon opposing Uranus, this is sometimes this sudden feeling, like wanting to make some sudden changes, that rash kind of a feeling. So it's taking it slow, being, practical and grounded, and I think really focusing on the health stuff will be a way to really ground that energy in particular, or just your work in general, actually, will be a good way to ground that energy. And then merging that, merging the Pisces spiritual presence and stuff with the daily environment is the best way to work with the opposition. So, but still, there might be some excitement needed, some things to change up, because Uranus is very well aspected right now at the moment, and that moon sextiling up to Jupiter can mean some opportunities to try those new things, bring in that excitement, mix up the routine a little bit so that we can have more fun, more enjoyment, which is what Jupiter and Venus in Leo is really showing us right now at the moment. So all in all, I think the highlight is certainly the moon in Virgo, the daily stuff, the work, the routine, things starting to flow a little bit more with that, with the Mercury squaring Neptune starting to dissipate. More opportunities this week, and grounding the compassion and presence into the daily environment. So have a nice day, everyone. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.